Mawwalker's aid, the covenants have been renewed. Yet one sigil is still required to pursue Zooval. The arbiters.
Though her presence is lost to darkness, her voice still sings within us.
Blessed be her voice. Together, we shall manifest the final sigil.
This is our purpose.
The way is open. Through that gateway lies Zereth Mortis, the realm of the First Ones, and the very heart of the Shadowlands. It is a sacred place forbidden to outsiders, even the Pantheon of Death. But we cannot allow the Jayler to breach the sepulchre. The journey may be perilous, but I know you will face whatever danger comes. When you arrive, send word and our Covenant forces will follow. Good luck, Mawwalker. The gateway is open. Take the anima worm and ride through it.
Wait.
Pelagos, what are you doing?
Primus, I ask to join the Mawwalker on this journey into the unknown.
The Archon would be proud. Go with my blessing.
All your preparation for nothing.
Nathrazim!
Arise, Marsworn! Destroy them all!
Ride the worm into battle. Hurry! Mawwalker, I will lend you my power to destroy these invaders.
The Jailer will have his prize!
Gateway! Now!
The portal is gone. Perhaps the Mossworn destroyed it behind us. I pray Clea and the others are unharmed. We cannot stop the Jailer alone. We must find a way back to Oribos so we can bring our allies through.
Halt! Outsiders have penetrated our shields!
Whoa! A trap!
They could be agents of the Maw. Bring them to the Elders.
What is this? More of the Jailer's darkness? His forces lay siege to Haven.
We are allies. I am Pelagos of Bastion, and this is the Mawwalker.
The Mawwalker? Impossible. A lie meant to trick us into lowering our defensive barrier. I would never question the prophecies of the First Ones, but this mortal and the Kyrian must prove themselves before they can be trusted.
There are too many. Our defenses cannot hold.
This place is of no consequence. The sepulchre will soon be within reach. Mossworn, come.
The melody fades. I await your voice.
Open the way. The sepulchre's secrets will be mine.
Blade. I sense something familiar. A presence within it. There's no time to ponder it now. We have to tell Bolvar what's happened.
It's been after your flight from the arbiter's chamber. We defeated the Nathrezim, but they had sabotaged the gateway. Once the stain of Maw magic had been cleansed, the Primus placed the gateway in this chamber. He trusted that you would find an anchor on the other side to reactivate it, giving us a path to Zereth Mortis. Now the true work begins, to save Anduin and to prevent the Jayler from remaking reality in his dark image.
The Mawwalker has opened the way. Covenant forces, forward to Zereth Mortis.
We are with you, Mawwalker.
Forgive my doubts, Mawwalker. You and your allies are welcome among the enlightened.
The sacred words spoke of your coming. Blessed be the First Ones.
Thank you, Elders. With your aid, we pledge to drive the Jayler from Zereth Mortis. The Jayler may have sealed the way behind him, but this land is full of mysteries. There must be another means to enter the sepulchre. We will not rest until we find it.
Sylvanas' soul has been fractured from the moment of her death until now.
Burn it! This was their home. And you slaughtered all of them! How could you take all those innocent lives? This was beyond life and death. There was no other path to true freedom. How can you not see that? I see what you are. Murderer! Monster! Butcher! Why can I not escape this torment?
The Jailer has severed their bond. and condemned her to endlessly relive her atrocities. So long as her soul remains divided, she cannot wake.
Maybe she shouldn't.
She's the only one who knows the Jailer's plan, and how we might save Anduin.
She's the one that turned Anduin.
Jaina is right. How can we possibly trust her?
Her wound runs so much deeper than mine. Well met, Ranger General.
What is this? Who are you?
Someone who shared your fate, felled by the blade of the very same prince.
Arthas. I died trying to stop that monster, only to wake up haunted by one with my face.
That Banshee is you.
No. I cannot accept that.
Her path began where yours ended. And you've seen the decisions she made.
Never in 1,000 lifetimes would I betray everything I stood for. You can't possibly understand.
The Jailer is deceptively cunning. When I realized I had become his pawn, it nearly destroyed me. He had no doubts it would destroy you as well. Was he right? Or will you accept her shattered legacy and tell us how to stop him?
Her crimes are unforgivable.
Yes.
And she... I must face the consequences.
We cannot change the past, and we may never find forgiveness in the future. But inaction damns us all. Time is short, Ranger General. Make your choice. I've done all I can. Tell the others what you told me.
You all have witnessed the Jailer's power firsthand. Without the means to resist his domination, we have no chance against him. Anduin may be the key, if we can save him.
You dare speak of freeing him after all you have done?
Sylvanas held the Mournblade that bound him. Her presence may help free Anduin from the Jailer's grasp.
I will never trust her.
Then trust in me.
Always, Uther. Very well. We will prepare to enter the Sepulchre and save Anduin. Together.
Understand. This one is bound to me.
my son. This blade does not belong to darkness. It was forged by valor.
And also by honor.
Its legacy and ours are with you, even here.
Now, let it be finished.
Is this all that remains of him?
The last flicker of his scarred spirit, consumed in the forges of the Jailer.
No crown, no throne, not even a soul left for judgment. I hated you, hunted you, and with each selfish act became you. That is my burden to bear. But your legacy is at an end. Be gone then, Arthas Menethil. May the last whisper of your name fade and be forgotten.
Anduin, can you tell us anything about the domination that the Jailer put in our way?
No. I don't know how to counteract it. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Rest. We will find a way.
Zooval needed to dominate the Automa to enter the Sepulchre. Yet they did not succumb immediately. If we use the Helm of Domination, we may be able to discover the source of their resistance.
Should we use it? After all the devastation it's caused?
If we can find a way to resist domination, it is worth the risk.
Take the Helm to the Endless Sands and infuse it with the language of the First Ones.
I don't remember the exact moment I wrested control. I do remember the rush of freedom, the clarity of purpose. When I loosed my arrow, I sought to become his judge and his executioner. I thought that if I could punish him for his crimes, I would be absolved of mine. Forgiven for the atrocities he forced me to commit against my own people. But there would be no justice that day for anyone. That is yet to come.
It is time to remake what has been broken. It is to become something greater. An instrument of free will.
Never again will a Lich King reign in Icecrown.
imbued with the strength of those who defied domination. That which sought to bind us will be made anew. Behold, the crown of wills.
With this reforging, our wills are our own.
For the future.
For the Shadowlands.
For Azeroth.
This will be the end of Zooval. Can your mortal minds fathom how long I have waited? Every event set in motion, every pawn put into play, all to claim the power slumbering within your world. The soul of Azeroth, wounded, vulnerable, yet teeming with potential. Potential that I will use to eradicate this flawed reality. Death claims the soul of your world. Now, bear witness, mortals, to eternity's end.
Sepárate. Corre.
Die at my feet.
Sepárate. Ojo con el suelo. Fase 3.
Uncounted ages, I plotted to break this flawed cycle, to forge a new cosmos, dominated under my will. The soul of your world defies me? No matter, it cannot save you. Rupture. Shackled to failure. This must not be.
You have betrayed your duty as arbiter, and shall be bound forevermore. Your madness has threatened the cycle of life and death entire.
You could have sought another way, brother. Imagine what we could have accomplished together.
Why, Zooval? What drove you to this end? You preserve that which is doomed. A cosmos divided will not survive. What is to come?
The song seeks a voice. Ascend. Reclaim. Restore. An empty vessel, an absent role, both must be filled once more. A vessel of judgment is required. The missing fractal must be replaced. The geometry made whole.
A vessel of judgment? Do you mean the arbiter? But how?
All that is eternal was forged in Zereth Mortis. Archon, Primus, Winter Queen, Sire, and Arbiter. The vessel is destined to replace that which was lost. But first, the vessel must be filled. Preparations are required. Patience, perseverance. When the hour is at hand, my song will echo once more.
We shall soon witness the purpose of these sacred halls. I can scarcely believe it.
The time has come. The halls have healed. A new arbiter waits in the wings. The vessel awaits. Your voice must join them. Dissonance. A melody lost long ago. The melody fades. A plaintive refrain. The cycle awaits a voice.
Mawwalker, friend, do not blame yourself. I just wish there were some way.
There is a way.
Pelagos, what do you mean?
In service to the Shadowlands, I offer my soul.
What? No!
I have yet to ascend, Clea. Perhaps there was a reason for it.
But your soul! You do not have to do this.
I know. This is my choice, sister. My purpose.
I do not want to let you go.
Our souls are bound as one. We will never be apart.
A new voice freely offer. A worthy soul, pure and unburdened. Balance restored.
Is it still you?
Yes, Clea. I am whom I have always been. And yet, so much more. My path has become clear. I must take my place in Oribos.
Go in service. Brother of my heart. We will meet you there.
Farewell, my friends.
The pattern is made whole. We return and continue.
I shall deliver the Crown of Wills to the Arbiter. Then we will bear witness to the fate of Sylvanas Windrunner.
You defiled our sacred groves.
Torment is all you deserve.
Your sins are beyond measure!
How many souls have you doomed?
We trusted you! You betrayed us all! My home, my family, all burned to ashes!
Is it justice they seek, or vengeance?
Anger and pain make it difficult to tell the difference.
The flow of souls into the Maw has ended. The Covenants and the Shadowlands have been restored. Only one task remains. Sylvanas Windrunner, the time for your judgment is at hand. There can be no true justice without compassion. And I can see your deeds bear the mark of the Jailer's influence. An influence we failed to contain.
The Jailer did not control me. My actions were mine alone, and I accept their consequences.
Then, you know in your heart to whom you must answer.
I submit to the judgment of Tyrande Whisperwind.
In trusting justice, to your most fervent adversary. Are there any gathered here who object to this fate? So be it.
What game do you play now, Banshee? The Sylvanas I hunted would never submit to the blade of her enemy.
Death would be a merciful end, Tyrande. And I do not expect your mercy.
Your newfound remorse might be genuine, but it can never erase all you have done. There will be no peace for you, Windrunner, until there is peace for the souls of your victims. The prisoner is in my charge now. Bring her!
And now, after so long, there is much we need to say to one another.
I know, sisters. But judgment comes.
Below lies the Maw, an unjust fate to which you doomed so many. And it will be there that your penance begins. Every soul lost in its depths, betrayed or condemned, you shall find and send forth to the arbiter, to be judged with the compassion all souls deserve. You will toil there, under Dorotha's watchful eye, scouring every darkened reach, until the final soul is free, and you are all that remains. This is how you shall bring renewal to your victims, and my people.
However long it takes, it shall be done.
Undo Falador, old friend. Watch her well. Banshee's penance will save countless lost souls. A fate that would not have come to pass had I slain her in Ardenweald. Perhaps that is why Mother Moon stayed my hand. I thank you for your aid. Soon I must return to Azeroth to begin healing the Kaldori and preserving our future.
Fight well. For so long, there had been little more than hatred and malice in our sister's eyes. To at last see a glimmer of the Sylvanas we knew.
I had ceased hoping for such a thing. I am pleased we had a chance to speak with her, Verisa.
I only wish we'd had more time.
As do I. But if she stays true to her word and sees this obligation through, perhaps one day we will.
It will never be like it was before. The pain she inflicted upon the Kaldori, upon the world. How could she ever answer for it?
I'm not certain she can. But if her penance brings any measure of peace to those she wronged, at least it is a start.
You are right, Lady Sun. Our family has endured so much darkness. We must find a way to cling to hope.
Yes, Little Moon. Mother. Father. Lyrith. They are only memories. We thought our sister was as well. But now, we shall see.
Why are you here, Anduin? Your kingdom and your friends are awaiting your return.
My friends. The ones I almost killed. They believe my hands are clean. But they don't feel clean.
It is perilous to confuse what you are made to do with what you choose to do.
How can I not when it all blurs together? It was so horrific and exhilarating. And it sickens me to think that satisfaction may have been mine.
Ah, so that's why you've come. You fear you might not be who you thought you were.
I'm starting to wonder if I ever knew. For the first time in my life, I'm afraid that if I call on the light, it won't answer. If I've no trust in myself, how can I expect my kingdom to trust me? To put their faith in me when mine has faltered?
Must you bear that weight?
A king does not have a choice.
No choice? I thought you believed in free will.
I need time to think about many things.
Anduin, I have faced who I was and accepted what I've done. Now, the work begins.
Yes, it does. Farewell, Sylvanas Windrunner. Until our paths cross again.
Farewell, little lion.